Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's in there, and we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Green going after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's the 0-2. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
That is third. The third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. First pitch just misses. And there's a ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. Giants go down quietly. The Tigers coming up. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. Chris, Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. Left field. Peterson makes the play, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. Strike three called on a slider at the knees. The batter now, Javier Baez. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Well, I can relate, being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster, because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now Jack Peterson.
The left fielder, number 23, John Peterson.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That the center fielder, number 5,
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play.
1-0.
No score here in the second. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Austin Meadows now. And the right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike. And fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good...
Next pitch is popped up. Estrada moving under it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. One away with a runner at third. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one finds the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be...
The other way, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
We have a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that 4-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Runner at third, 2 away. And now 2-1. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So 2 down, and now it's Jonathan Scope. In the air, right field, Conforto has this one sized up, puts the squeeze on it, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. On to the 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Rodriguez, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
The lefty, the 1-0. Into center and a base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's J.D. Davis. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. And now the lefty to third, might be two. On to Scope. Relay to first, double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Roberto Perez standing in. To third. Tosses to first, and that is that. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Haas will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the 0-1. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, the batter now, Nick Maton. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Maton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. That's a strike, 0-1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Flores hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next to the side. The center field.
Here's Riley Green. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Kicks and fires. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8,
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Conforto, the base runner at first with 1 out. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air center field. Green going after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. And Jack Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off to the right. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Green makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 1-0. Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Javier Baez. The wind of the pitch. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Here is Austin Meadows. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Flores pulls it in on the run. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. First time up was a pop out. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Detroit, stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. He goes down looking. And up next for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. There's the strike. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Brandon Crawford.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, man aboard, J.D. Davis getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Nicely done for the out. So the Giants leave one, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Miguel Cabrera. And he deals. A little out front there as he swings through it. In there at the knees. That is strike two.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Got him. And one gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Doubled his first time up.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Late swing, foul to the left. Righty delivers. And strike two. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number two. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
That one ripped left field. Peterson moving back. Still going back. Gone! Jonathan Scope takes him deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now here is Eric Haas. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
They say you win. Now a screamer into the outfield. Peterson makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You 1 minute, about to start up.
Back at Comerica Park, top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. And here it comes. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's Wade now. Wade goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. In there, and it's 0-1. To the right side, Scope. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air to left center. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Tigers 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Nick Maton. Webb back to work. There's a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. Here's a high chopper. Flores on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Javier Baez. First offering, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the seventh, and now Wilmer Flores. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Splits the plate, strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Cisnero getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley warming up as well. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here's Jock Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, Mike.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one pulled foul. Here's the 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th. Now it's Austin Meadows.
The right fielder.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swinging a foul straight back. And the righty deals. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Cabrera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Way out front for strike 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. In there for strike 1. Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the air, left field. Peterson drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Tigers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and now Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
The wind and the pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One down.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac-Bell Park. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Line drive, base hit, around third. He will score, and it's a one-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Eduardo Rodriguez departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Cisnero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Roberto Perez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At the belt and fires. Slapped foul. The 0-2. Strike three. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Flores on to first. Scope gone to the play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Right side. Conforto makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now it's going to be Nick Maton. That one's in there, 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Riley Green digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
Maton, the runner at first with 2 gone. They stack center field. In to score from first. It's 3-1. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it in.
New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Baez in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground. Gathers and throws to first. Baez gone on the play. And that is that. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Last chance coming up for the Giants.
So 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Conforto stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Wilmer Flores now at the plate. Lang goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Fought off foul. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And they're down to their last out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace. Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria Tigers.